our YouTube subscribers. My name is Rayshawn, known as Rayniz on Facebook, also known as Mr. Ceiling Fan Man 1999 on YouTube. Now, what's going on is that I'm showing you guys my 42-inch white Hampton Bay Grayton ceiling fan due to the fact that the file number for the ceiling fan is E136322. This ceiling fan was manufactured by SMC. And this ceiling fan was made in China back in March of 1998. Now, the features about this fan is that it is 3 speeds and is electrically reversible. And it features a forward and a reverse switch. And it features a 3-speed pull chain switch. And it's also shown with the included light kit. And if I would have liked to, I can install the ceiling fan without a light kit due to the fact that it comes with a blank switch cap. And then so the next thing is that it has 4 reversible blades from white to bleach oak. And the reason why I had the bleach oak side of the blades facing down so I could replicate the ceiling fan to how I remember seeing the Hampton Bay Grayton ceiling fan in my childhood years. And then so this ceiling fan right here, this ceiling fan is actually a dual mount ceiling fan. As I read the box and stuff and saw what type of mounting ceiling fan it is because I said it in my other video that this ceiling fan is a double mount ceiling fan, not a tri-mount ceiling fan. Yeah, so because this ceiling fan is not a tri-mount ceiling fan. And the reason why I cannot call it a tri-mount ceiling fan because this ceiling fan cannot be installed close mounted because it doesn't give you the option to close mount the ceiling fan. So therefore, the proper name for me, the proper way of me saying it is that the ceiling fan is the dual mount ceiling fan, meaning that this ceiling fan can only be installed on a down rod, on a flat ceiling, or it can also be installed on a cathedral ceiling. Them the only 2 options that you have with this fan, but you can't close mount it. So if you want to install the ceiling fan on the lower ceiling, then you'll have to get a shorter down rod for the ceiling fan. So other than that, I'm about to go on and demonstrate this fan, starting off with the light. So I'm using this incandescent light bulb as I tried to use some of my LED light bulbs and the glow wouldn't even fit over one of my LED light bulbs. And then here's what it looks like with the light off. And then I'm about to go on and demonstrate this fan, starting off with low. Now this ceiling fan right here, it kind of does have an ecstatic low speed. But it's a little bit of a fast low speed. But it's not too fast for my taste. So I kind of like the low speed a little bit and stuff. Yeah, but it's about slow enough for me. But I did kind of pitch the blades a little bit steeper by tweaking on the blade brackets just a little bit, just to get it to blow a little bit more air, and also so it could slow the ceiling fan down a little. But it's just spinning like at the RPMs that I really like on this fan and stuff. So I find the RPMs fine to me, because I don't want to make it to where to go too slow, and then I'm not going to be satisfied with the RPMs. And plus, I did not even want to throw the ceiling fan off balance, even though the ceiling fan is not 100% balanced. But I just didn't want to make the ceiling fan a little bit more wobblier than how it would have been if I just pulled it out the box. And then as you can see, that I got the ceiling fan installed in between my Hampton Bay Radiator 2 ceiling fan and my Ancon Monterey ceiling fan. But this ceiling fan is actually running quiet, probably because I had to tighten up the globe some more to get the ceiling fan to stop making buzzing noises. But other than that, it's putting out a okay amount of air on low speed. Because I could kind of feel the airflow, but I'm about to go on and bump it up to medium. Now, I remember seeing these as a child, and then back in 2011, I saw that Zachary Yarns made a video of two of his Hampton Bay Grayton ceiling fans, but he did a separate video of both of his Hampton Bay Grayton ceiling fans. But the only difference is that his Hampton Bay Grayton ceiling fan he did a video of had the white side of the blaze facing down, and that ceiling fan was manufactured back in 1997, and it had that kind of round-shaped globe that came off his Hampton Bay Mini with 3 ceiling fan. And then he did a video of another Hampton Bay Grayton ceiling fan with the bleached oak side of the blaze facing down, and that ceiling fan was manufactured back in 1998. And then the next thing is, then JJ, his YouTube username used to be Wind Turbine 1983, excuse me. Wind Turbine 1983. He made a video of a Hampton Bay Grayton ceiling fan, and his was dated April 1998. And it had the bleached oak side of the blaze facing down, and it was shown without a light kit. And then Who Is This Guy 724 did a video of a Hampton Bay Grayton ceiling fan, and that ceiling fan was dated January 1999. But other than that, let me focus on this fan here. So this ceiling fan is, I'm going to just say it's an older Hampton Bay Grayton, and the reason why I say that, because it uses the generic pools and not the Hampton Bay pools, because the Hampton Bay ceiling fans didn't start using the genuine Hampton Bay pools until like around the end of the year 1998. Because if this ceiling fan would have been manufactured in 1999, then it would have had the Hampton Bay pools instead of the generic pools and stuff. So therefore the pool chains are original to the fan. And it is wobbly a little bit on medium. And then I'm about to go on and put this fan on high speed. Now what really gets me about this fan is that this fan really doesn't wobble that much on high speed than it does on medium for some odd reason. It's probably because the blades are not in a perfect alignment. So that's what's causing this ceiling fan to wobble. And then I do have it installed on the junction box that's rated for ceiling fans. I do have that installed on that. And it is blowing a good amount of air on high speed, because those ceiling fans actually blows a good amount of air. And I remember that Zachary Yarns did a video of a Hampton Bay Grayton ceiling fan that was manufactured in 1998. And he said at least those ceiling fans blows more air than a Hampton Bay Littleton ceiling fan does, which is true. See, this was made probably black. Oh, dang it. I said the wrong word. I said black. I meant to say back. Dang it. I said a bad word. Man, my speech is terrible. Excuse my language. But let me calm down right there. But this was back when Hampton Bay was a better fan company back then. So that's why this ceiling fan is a good air mover for it being a Hampton Bay fan manufactured by SMC. And then if you guys was wondering what SMC ceiling fan, that looked it exactly like this, but it was under an SMC brand. Now, a ceiling fan that look exactly like this under an SMC brand, those will be a SMC Promo Deluxe. So therefore, this ceiling fan is essentially a SMC Promo Deluxe ceiling fan, relabeled as a Hampton Bay Grayton ceiling fan, because that's what the ceiling fan is basically is, a SMC Promo Deluxe relabeled as a Hampton Bay Grayton. And then it's also a bottom mount spinner ceiling fan. But I'm just showing the air noise that it's making. Well, the reason why I said that this is a spinner ceiling fan, because a lot of ceiling fan collectors refer to these as a spinner ceiling fan. And what a lot of fan collectors mean by a spinner ceiling fan is that it's a ceiling fan that doesn't have the motor housing that's going around the motor, and the motor actually spins along with the ceiling fan. So that's what a lot of ceiling fan collectors mean by a spinner ceiling fan. So that's why I said that it's a bottom mounted spinner ceiling fan. And plus the blades mounts on the bottom of the motor and stuff. So that's why I say it's a bottom mount spinner. But other than that, I'm about to go on and put it on fan off. And man, before I put it on fan off, let me reverse the fan. See how it performs in reverse. Now, I usually don't like showing reverse because reverse is not really my thing for when I'm demonstrating the fan video. And then what I also forgot to tell you in my previous video of this fan is that the switch housing was like a little bit loose, but I did have to tighten up a couple screws on the switch housing to make the switch housing more tighter. But other than that, I'm about to go on and put it back on forward. And then I'm about to go on and put it on fan off. All right, so other than that, I just about ran out of what I had to say about this fan. And I'm really tired because it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, because I'm filming this video a bit after 1 in the morning. So other than that, I'm about to go on and get off this video. So this is Mr. Ceiling Fan Man 1999 signing out this video, and I am out.